What it do, people? It's your man's Big Yogi back again from our Copies Cafe. Today we're going to be dropping some more of that M.I Abaga from the Young Dxnzl album. We're going to start this thing off with Do You Know Who You Are? Take and Meditate on You. It's the official video, guys. So I ain't going to hold us up. We already know who Abaga is, and we know he fired, man. So let's get this party started. Here we go.
Do you know who you are? What is your name?
Sometimes you wonder why and wonder how. Don't be alone. Just stay calm, cause even if you choose or not to find through all the bullshit with no dirty shoes, finding the truth is not hard to figure out your life. Take your time and let it rain on you. Blessings from Mother Earth are always true. Take your time and meditate on you.
What is your name? What is your word?
My child, recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology.
Yeah.
Memorized to keep you from evil theology. For you, the darker hue, you denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology. Divide and conquer each other, really lynch policy.
See, listen, deep already from the gate. Listen, I got to go back already. Listen, come on, y'all. Let's go. I got to hear that one more time.
Always true. Take your time and meditate on you.
What is your name? What is your word?
Yeah.
My child, recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology. Memorized to keep you from evil theology. For you, the darker hue, you denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology.
Yeah. The evil theology and the darker the hue, you've been denied your equality. See, man, listen, Abaga don't play, man. He's straight to the point. He gives knowledge. He's giving history lessons. What happens is this modern civilization stripped all the ancient stuff out of us, all the stuff from our ancestors, all the things from the beginning, all the things that we knew for ourselves, and now we only know what they teach us. So Abaga's bringing that knowledge back. He's bringing back the awareness. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate Abaga, and I'm glad you guys put me on to him because I'm enjoying this. Let's go.
From evil theology, for you, the darker hue, you denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology. Divide and conquer each other, really lynch policy. You cannot build each other up. How will you build economy? How you think is how you are. It's just basic neurology. So please recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology. Do you realize the Negro's a hunted commodity? Look around you, nigga, observe your ecology.
What?
See, they gon' try to tell you it's in your biology. They gon' tell you niggas ain't good with technology. That's why we have to rewrite our anthropology. Until they acknowledge me, nigga, follow me into knowledge tree.
Yeah.
Lessons from Mother.
Now listen, he's speaking facts, but let me tell you something. People don't covet what's something that's not worth anything. Why are we chased? Why are we persecuted, hunted down? You know, everybody's, on us, that oppressing us, holding us back. Like, listen, it's time to get back to who we are. The kings and the queens. And everybody need to pay attention to what Abaga's saying because it is psychology. See, they don't have to do their job if you do the job for them. See, they get in your mind and make you focus on all the wrong things. Like you said back at the beginning, we can't do right. We got to be right with each other before we could do anything. He's right, because it don't matter how many fingers we point. We can't do our own brothers and sisters right. We can't treat each other properly. We got to get ourselves right in our minds, right in our hearts, and come back together as a people. And then we got all the power. You know what I mean? That's all it is right there, man. So let's keep this thing going. Here we go.
See, they gon' try to tell you it's in your biology. They gon' tell you niggas ain't good with technology. That's why we have to rewrite our anthropology. Until they acknowledge me, nigga, follow me into knowledge tree.
Lessons from Mother Earth are always true. Take your time and meditate on you.
Do you know who you are? What is your name? What is your work?
Yeah, tell me the value of a freeborn Nubian. In all his habitations, death will keep pursuing him. Black is beautiful, it's a truism. Or is it generations raised just to ruin him? Revisit, shipped across the seas or be conquered. The options, labor in the mines or be shackled for auction. With every path you take, your existence dysfunction. Centuries later, things will still be the same, be caution. Yeah, black man, meditate on your pain. Hesitate in the rain, let it wash up the curse. Then immerse in the hurts, let your worth be rebirthed. Have a thirst for the truth, find protection for youth. Niggas, open your wings, let your women be kings. Let your children be dreams, and then find them the means. Give them reasons to smile, maybe last for a while. As I bequeath you a better future, my child.
Yeah.
Lessons from Mother Earth are always true. Take your time and meditate on
You got two major issues, an identity crisis and psychological homelessness. We hate our Africanity. Even within the black consciousness community, we are still anti-African because deep down within our subconscious, we were all conditioned by the same superstructure that made us feel that Africa wasn't anything worth claiming. Our problem is totally mental. We're $1 trillion people. We got all the degrees we need, all the expertise. But you know what we're lacking? That cultural commitment to ourselves. Until we hate racism more than we hate each other, nothing's going to change.
Amen. Yeah.
It was a learning process for me to understand that the world does
hate you.
Yes.
The world discriminates. The world's full of prejudice and bigotry and racism and hatred. It's real. I completely agree with you. And that's the sort of explicit world against you. There's a more insidious world against you, which I think is to do with the socialization process. The expectation of men to be the strong one is a hell of an expectation. It's actually terrible, because what do you do with all the real human vulnerability? And then it goes back to what we started off talking about. You have to become the superhero, the big muscle man. And you aren't, you're just a person. Some of you is strong and some of you is weak. You're just a person. And a full person has all the vulnerability in the world. We need men's liberation. To liberate men from the shackles of having to be a warrior and a perfect and a soldier and a killer and a big strong muscle man. To just be a person.
Yeah. Man. That's real right there, y'all. That's real. Like you said, we're locked up by the psychology of our mind, because everything's about knowledge. And we don't know what we should know because we only know what we've been taught. Our power comes from our lineage. Our power comes from our ancestry. We're the mothers and fathers of civilization. We literally created all of this that's going on down here. We were the kings and queens, the aboriginals, the natives of all of these lands. You know what I mean? So we can't forget that part. See, slavery only happened a couple hundred years ago. 5, 6, back in the 18, whatever. But listen, what was going on before that? See, they don't talk about that. They don't talk about when we ruled it all. When we did everything before they came and stole it and did whatever they was doing. But they don't talk about that. History only starts when they started their history. We was here 1,000+ whatever years before that. So we have to read. We have to talk to our elders. We have to understand. You know, I'm starting to find out now that even during slavery time over here in America, most of our people wasn't even slaves. We were free people. We were prominent business owners. We were farmers. We were bankers. You know, even, and some of us even own slaves, which that's not cool. But I mean, they don't tell the full story. They act like, you know, we just are down bad and we always were. That's not the case. You know what I mean? They were down bad and we helped them. And then they just flipped the script. You know what I'm saying? So listen, the Abaga's on point, man. Unshackle your mind. They don't have to put chains on you, because if your mind is chained up, you're gonna do their work for them. They don't have to do anything, because just the way you think, that's how you live your life. And that's what they want you to do. Live in always be in lack. Always think of what we don't have. Always think in terms of bad getting bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, then we don't perform properly under that pressure. There ain't nothing out here that can stop us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do whatever we want to do. All we got to do is put our mind to it. And like he's saying, if we come together, we understand who we are, come together as a people, who gonna do something? You know what I mean? We already know that we're the biggest consumers. So if we're spending all the bread, why are we the poorest people? You know what I mean? Stop letting other people prey on us. We could put our own stuff together, have our own businesses, our own banks, our own schools, whatever we want. Ain't nobody stopping us. So, but anyway, the Abaga, keep that thing going, man. I'm gonna try to go down through the album. Once again, guys, I don't know if you want the whole album or song for song. I've never did a full album review before. I don't know if you guys will sit on and listen to the whole thing, but if you would, you know what I mean, let me know, and then I'll bust it up and we'll do the whole joint and just knock it out. You know what I mean? But anyway, this man's Big Yogi. I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for stopping by Hot Copies Cafe. And like I always tell you guys, handle your business, and we out. Peace.